Jupiter in Sagittarius between November 2018 and December 2019 gives us the chance to become better people, but can also lead to extremes. Here's what you need to know about this transit. On the 8th of November 2018, Jupiter leaves the sign of Scorpio and enters Sagittarius. It will stay in this sign until the 2nd of December 2019. Jupiter is the planet of optimism, of growth and expansion, but also the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Thus, the transit through this sign will increase Jupiter's influence. Jupiter is generally considered the planet of good luck, the big protector, and the one who brings, superficially talking, only positive things. But Jupiter is also the planet of excess, so it can have negative effects too if we're not careful and go to extremes. Moderation is the key word if we want Jupiter's influence to be indeed a positive one. Jupiter in Sagittarius wants us to broaden our horizons, especially by traveling or studying philosophy, the history of religion, and so on. At the same time, we now have a chance to change our attitude, to be more open-minded and more tolerant, especially when it comes to other cultures, other religions, to our relationship with persons living abroad or belonging to a different ethnic group. During the next year, the focus will be on the way we think, on our opinions, and on the things we believe in. Let's take a look at the negative side of this transit. Some persons will want to impose their philosophical ideas, their opinions on religions and morality on others, will want to dictate what's right and what's wrong, and so on. On a global scale, I'm expecting more religious or ethnic conflicts than we had during the last years. Especially because of the square Jupiter-Neptune coming in 2019, extremist political parties, ones with a nationalist doctrine or promoting hatred towards specific groups like immigrants or homosexuals, will gain more and more power. Jupiter encourages us to fight for defending our ideas and for what we believe in, but can also lead to fanaticism. On a personal level, Jupiter will help us especially when it comes to traveling, studying, to our relationship with foreign people and cultures, as well as the relationship with the law. Many of us will travel more during the next year and will have a more intense contact with people living abroad or belonging to a different culture. In general, we'll be more optimistic, more generous and more tolerant. Jupiter will help especially open-minded people and the ones with a positive attitude. But there's also a warning. At some point, things could go so well and we could feel so confident that we will become reckless. We'll spend more money than we earn, we'll ignore some risks because the situation seems to be perfect, we will become arrogant and rude. On a global scale, Jupiter will offer us a chance to evolve. This is the perfect time for mankind to become more tolerant, to give up religious and ethnic conflicts, and so on. But will we seize this chance, or will we reach exactly the extreme that I was mentioning earlier, caused by Jupiter's square Neptune? Also on a global scale, it will be a good period of time for science, for inventions and discoveries, not only because of Jupiter in Sagittarius, but also due to the support coming from Uranus in Taurus and Neptune in Pisces. These planets were in the exact same signs in 1687, for example, when Isaac Newton published the Principia, a work that radically changed physics and science in general. Thus, Jupiter in Sagittarius offers us a chance to become better people, we as individuals, but also mankind as a species. But it's important to seize this opportunity and to remember the keyword: moderation.